Namaskaram. Today I want to show you my Golu. My mom made these handmade dolls and turned them into scenes of Meenakshi Thirukalyanam. This is scene 1 over here. There was a queen called Kanchanamale, and she was a devotee of goddess Parvati. So she asked Parvati to bless her. Parvati said that I will give you a boon and I will be your child in the next birth. This is scene 2. This is in the next birth. Queen Kanchanamale and King Malayadwaja wanted a child, but they didn't have one. So they performed a Putra Kameshti Yagana, asking for a son. Instead, they got a 3-year-old girl from the Homagunda, and a voice told them that she should be named Tadadage. She should also be raised as if she were a boy. This is Tadadage. As per the divine voice, they brought her up as if she were a boy. She excelled in sword fighting and archery, and she was a perfect master of the 64 Mahavidyas. She grew up to be a powerful princess. This is her coronation, scene 4. After her father became an old man, they crowned her queen of Madurai. At her coronation, she was named Meenakshi because of her fish-shaped eyes. Meenakshi means fish-eyed in Sanskrit. In scene 5, she sets out for Digvijaya. She conquered many lands of her enemies. When she went to Mount Kailash, she conquered the Nandis and the Shivaganas. So here in scene 6, the Shivaganas go to Shiva and tell them about Meenakshi. Shiva himself came to fight Meenakshi. This is scene 7. After Meenakshi saw Shiva, she realized that she was Parvati's incarnation. She dropped all her weapons, and Shiva told her to go back to Madurai, and as per Parvati's wish, he would dress up as a handsome man and marry her. He would dress up in jewelry, and he would come to Madurai as Sundareswarar. In scene 8, this is the marriage. This is Meenakshi. This is Sundareswarar, and this is Vishnu. Vishnu came as Meenakshi's brother to marry her off to Sundareswarar. This is Brahma, this is Saraswati, that's Lakshmi, this is Narada, this is Ganesha, this is Nandi, that's Indra and Indra's wife, and Muruga's wife. Lakshmi and Saraswati were the ones who dressed her up as a bride. In scene 9, Meenakshi says, we've prepared all this feast for the wedding, and none of your guests have come. You barely have any guests from your side. Who's going to finish all this food? So Sundareswarar said, well, I have one guest named Gundodaran. Let him eat first. And that's Gundodaran over here in scene 10. He's the leader of the Budaganas. Gundodaran ate first, and he finished everything that was in the meal. He also finished everything in Madurai. He began to ask for water, but he finished all the water too. But that wasn't enough. So he kept asking for more, and Meenakshi helplessly asked Sundareswarar what to do. Sundareswarar went to Gundodaran and said, Kaive, which means put your hand here in Tamil. Lord Sundareswarar, he brought the river Ganga from Mount Kailash to Madurai, and he named it Vaigai. This scene over here, scene 11, represents the Chitre festival. Lord Kallaragar is going on his gold horse into the Vaigai river. Lord Kallaragar is the same one as Lord Vishnu. This is the last scene. And it's about the celebrated poem Thirukalyanam Puranam. And it describes how Meenakshi and Sundareswarar ruled Madurai for many years. They had a son named Ugra Pandya. After they finished their ruling, they revealed themselves as goddess Parvati and goddess Shiva, and they revealed that their son was actually Muruga. This is the Madurai temple over here. My parents made this over here. It has the 4
Rajagopuram?
The 4 Rajagopurams, the main Rajagopurams, and the pond with the golden lotus in it. And this is our main Meenakshi over here. Over here on the side, it represents the South Indian wedding ceremonies. At the top, it represents the Viradam. It basically means fasting. They fast so that they can pray to God that they'll have a good wedding. And then my dad made a sign that says Meena Wed Sundar. That's the Kali Yatre, and that's the Pali Getalitil. In the bottom, there's a Male Matral where the uncles lift up the bride and the groom, and they try to put the males on each other. In this side, we have the Unjal, where the bride and groom sit on a swing, and someone does puja for them. Over here is the actual marriage, where the bride sits on her father's lap, and the groom actually marries her. Then we have the Nalanga, which is kind of like a get-together for the two families on this bottom left step. And then finally, we have the reception. The people dressed in purple are the bride and groom. They're also the groom's friend is also taking a selfie. Thanks for listening to the Meenakshi Thirukalyanam story.